The purpose of this video is to explain the functions of life in unicellular organisms, including Paramecium and one named photosynthetic unicellular organism. Paramecium is a unicellular organism that can be cultured quite easily in the laboratory. What we are going to do is identify the characteristics of life in a paramecium. First off, paramecium exhibit the function of life of metabolism. Enzymes are floating around in the cytoplasm, which cause chemical reactions in the cell to happen. Paramecium also reproduce. They do this by producing new DNA and nuclei needed for when the cell divides. They exhibit homeostasis because their contractile vacuoles store water to balance the water content inside. They exhibit growth. They increase in size over time with the aid of nutrients and molecular building blocks in order to prepare for cell division. They exhibit response. Cilia on the cell membrane allow the single-celled organism to move in response to changes in the environment. They exhibit excretion. They diffuse waste products across the cell membrane to the outside environment. Lastly, they exhibit nutrition. Inside of the paramecium are food vacuoles, which are organelles used for storage. They contain digestive nutrients that can be released for energy and materials when needed. Our named example of a photosynthetic unicellular organism is Chlamydomonas. They exhibit metabolism. Also similar to paramecium, they contain enzymes in the cytoplasm, which cause chemical reactions in the cell to happen. They also reproduce similar to paramecium by producing new DNA and nuclei needed for when the cell divides. They also exhibit homeostasis. Like paramecium, contractile vacuoles reside near the flagella to maintain the water content of the cell. They exhibit growth. They increase in size with the aid of nutrients and molecular building blocks to prepare for cell division. For response, Chlamydomonas have two flagella to move the cell throughout the environment in response to change. They also have an eye spot which can detect light and the cell moves toward it. Chlamydomonas exhibits excretion. The cell wall and membranes are permeable, meaning that they can control what comes into the cell and what leaves. One waste product that they need to get rid of is oxygen, because it is a waste product of photosynthesis. Lastly, Chlamydomonas exhibits nutrition because they contain organelles that carry out photosynthesis to produce nutrients for the cell. Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas.